Revered Swami Dayadhipananda Maharaj, President Advaita Ashrama, Kolkata, and my respected monks of Advaita Ashrama, Kolkata, and dear devotees. In today's session, let us learn how to stay positive during this pandemic COVID-19. Yes, the whole world is facing a biggest challenge due to unknown enemy by name COVID-19. This COVID-19 has affected a large population, and many of the people have suffered and undergone a lot of pain and agony, and few people who are known to us are no more today with us because of this COVID-19. The good news is that 98% of the people, though affected with COVID-19, recovered without any major health issues. But 2% of the people had to undergo serious health issues, and few had to succumb to this dreaded disease. Because of this, there is a lot of fear in the society. Right from the top healthcare providers to common man or a patient, right from senior citizens to young boys, right from learned people to a common man, all are having a lot of fear, and which has resulted in fear psychosis. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna told, the goal of human life is God realization. Swami Vivekananda said, his soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity by controlling the nature internal and external. These being the highest teachings by an avatara, and we being devotees who are trying to practice this are in a very difficult time, because Sharira Madhyam Kalu Dharma Sadhanam, to realize this highest goal of life, this Sharira, this physical body is very important instrument. So, rightly said, knowledge is power. The knowledge to face this tough time can make us free from the fear. So, let us learn how to get right knowledge and face this tough time. For that, we have to understand we are not just this physical body which is seen outside. Our scriptures have taught us it is made up of 5 sheaths, Panchamaya Kosha. The external body which is being seen outside is called as Annamaya Kosha. This is run by Pranamaya Kosha, and this Annamaya and Pranamaya Kosha are guided by Manomaya Kosha, which is again guided by the intellect, the Vijnanamaya Kosha, and which is again run by the Anandamaya Kosha, and Ananda is our real nature. Brahman, Atman, Ishvara, a Buddha, a Jesus, a Christ are the highest energy which can be neither created nor destroyed, which runs the whole universe. The same energy runs this body, and we are that highest energy, Atman, Brahman, that is our real nature. Once we realize that we are Sat Chit Ananda, that which always remains truth and that which always exists, and the nature of which is bliss, that we are. When we experience that, we are free from all sort of fear. To reach there, let us learn right from the beginning. The external body, what we are seeing, this is my body, Deha Buddhi, we are very much embodied in this body. So, to take care of this body, we should have proper nutrition. What is proper nutrition? Or a healthy diet which contains the nutrients required to take care of this body. Macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes and lot of fiber. If all these nutrients are present in our food, that becomes a balanced, nutritious food. A balanced, nutritious food plays an important role to keep this body fit, free from disease or free from lack of easiness in the body. So for that, the nutrition science has taught us. What is that? One should have a lot of fresh, locally available fruits. One should have lot of fresh, locally available vegetables. One should have the cereals which will give us proper carbohydrate, proteins and fats. What are the cereals? Whatever we grow in our region, like rice, dal, like other millets, nuts, these are all good for our health. All the cereals should be taken as a whole. That means unpolished rice, unpolished dals. Nuts should be taken as a whole, which means we should take less oil and our food should contain lot of fiber. So to make it simple, take more fruits, more vegetables, whole grain cereal, plant-based diet, which is good for your physical body. Once you take good food, you are nourishing your body, that's nice. But at the same time, this physical body should be taken care by doing proper exercises, which includes walking, running, jogging, and doing some yoga asanas, some exercises. It will make this body fit. So right eating and right living is very, very important. In right living, we also should take care of our daily dinacharya, day-to-day routine. Early to bed, early to rise. Once you get up, get fresh, go for a morning walk in the nature, do yogasana, pranayama, have sunbathing. Sunbathing provides vitamin D. Then morning to evening, do all your work with responsibility, with sincerity, with honesty. Then again evening, come back and relax yourself and prepare yourself to go to bed and again plan your next day. So have a proper dinacharya. If we can follow this, we are free from all lifestyle disorders, all preventable diseases. Today, preventable diseases are also existing in a great number, which is affecting the health of many. After we take care of this physical body, we have to take care of the vital energy, prana shakti, which is running this body. That is taken care by practicing proper pranayama, which includes simple pranayama, sarala pranayama, deep breathing, hold for some time, completely breathe out. So with this our lung capacity increases. Also one may practice pranayama like Anulom Vilom, Bhastrika, Kapalbhati and also Omkar. This helps to regulate our vital energy to every cell of our body. Yogasana, pranayama practiced properly keeps this body fit. So, to take care of the pranamaya kosha, we have to practice pranayama. Next comes, I have got a very good body and my prana shakti is functioning so that my body is functioning properly. That's not enough. Because, for example, if a man is holding a knife in his hand, that knife can be used to save a life by doing surgery or to cut somebody's throat and injure a person. So, the mind, the manomaya kosha, which is running this annamaya and pranamaya kosha is very vital. What is mind? Mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. Whatever the thoughts we fill into our mind, we do act accordingly. So, as good food provides good physical body, good thoughts to mind provides good mind, and good mind results in functioning of the body in the right direction. So for that, one has to live with holy people, live in holy thoughts, that is called as satsanga. For that, we have to read the life and message of noble people, good people who have lived for others. So with this, we train our manomaya kosha. This mind again, sometimes it may do good, sometimes it may bad. So train it properly with the higher faculty called as buddhi, vijnanamaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha has to be taken care by proper scriptural reading. All the religions of the world have got the noble scriptural books. So those scriptures should be read, understood and assimilated. Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita and the great life and messages of Avatara Purushas, the saints, has to be daily read and practiced, and the spirit should be imbibed. That has to be learned from people who are leading a noble life. Once you take care of Vijnanamaya Kosha by reading noble books like scriptures, then you are near to your real nature, that is Anandamaya Kosha. Ananda is our real nature. Sat Chit Ananda, truth, existence and bliss. So by practicing the spiritual practices, by following right methods, we go close to our real nature. Atman, Brahman, Ishvara, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, the highest energy which can be created nor destroyed, that which runs this universe, that we are. When we realize that, we are free from all the suffering, free from the cycle of birth and death. That's where Swami Vivekananda said, Atmano mokshartham jagadhitaya cha, and gave this as the motto for Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission. Based on this, Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission is serving the society for the salvation of oneself and for the good of the society. This being the motto, Ramakrishna Mission and Mutt is serving the society as taught by Swami Vivekananda. So, in this time also, if we can understand our personality as a whole, if we can practice all these things, we can stay fit, positive. And one more thing, we have to understand, everything passes away, nothing remains. The good time also passes away, the bad time also passes away. So we should hold on to the eternal teachings, the noble thoughts. Always keep these thoughts in our mind and do our day-to-day activities by taking all the precautions. as it is a communicable disease, we should maintain physical distance. At the same time, using technology, we can be emotionally, socially connected. Also, take care of hygiene. When you are supposed to go out, wear mask, and wherever you go, use sanitation methods. As already taught through various media and government of India, let us follow those instructions. So when we understand all these things, yes, it is a tough time, but this is not going to remain for a long time. This will also pass away. This makes us very strong, and strong mind helps to keep a strong body, and vice versa. Strong body, there is a strong mind. And lot of researches have been done. Mind filled with positive thoughts, divine thoughts, has got a positive immunity. The immunity of a person is very good whose thoughts are noble, whose thoughts are positive. For that, we have to read the life and message of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda says, strength is life, weakness is death. Swamiji says, they alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. Swamiji says, his soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity by controlling the nature, internal and external. Do it either by work or worship, or by knowledge, or by psychic control. One or all of these, and be free. So whatever work we do, if we do with the right attitude, what is that right attitude? Attitude of service. Work for the sake of work. Whatever work I do, I should do it for the benefit of others. And by doing that, God is accepting my service. God is blessing. When you do with this attitude, you grow, and you go and become close to your real nature, which is Sat Chit Ananda. Also, whatever the spiritual practices that we are taught, maybe a devotee can go and worship the Lord in the temple by doing stotra pata, the rituals that we are taught. So if it is done with right attitude, we grow in our bhakti yoga, devotion. At the same time, we should also practice Raja Yoga, controlling our mind, focusing our mind on all that is good, mind studying our own mind. Also, we should have the right knowledge. Knowledge as taught in our scriptures. What is right, what is wrong, what is permanent, what is impermanent. So if we can practice all these, synthesis of four yogas are taught by Swami Vivekananda, definitely it helps all of us to become better and grow spiritually towards our goal supreme. For that, Swamiji has established Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, which has more than 250 centers in India and outside India. This Ramakrishna Mission Kankhal Haridwar, where I am privileged to serve the poor and needy in the field of medicine, was started in the year 1901. The story is very interesting. Swami Vivekananda was on the Ganga bank in Belur Math in the year 1900. A young boy by name Kalyan goes and meets the world famous Swami Vivekananda, who had come after his Western world parliament of religions, who had brought dignity to India by spreading the message of Vedanta to the world. So this young boy, Kalyan, comes and meets Swamiji, tells, Swamiji, I want to become your disciple. The immediate answer of this great monk was, go and serve the poor and needy in Haridwar. There are no medical facilities there. Go and serve there in the field of medicine. This boy, full of Shraddha in the words of Guru, devotion, immediately comes to Haridwar with no money or medical degree, but he had the blessings of his Guru. What was that blessing? You will become a Paramahamsa, which means you will become enlightened. You will realize yourself. So with the blessings of Swami Vivekananda, Swami Kalyanananda, again who was initiated into sannyasa by Swami Vivekananda, comes to Haridwar in the year 1901 and starts serving the poor and needy in his own humble way. Swami Kalyanananda comes and builds a small hut on the Ganga bank in which he started living. He started to serve as ordered by his Guru with the attitude of Shiva Bhave Jiva Seva, serving the living God in man. So how he started? Anybody who came to him in thirst, he fetched a glass of Ganga water and offered him. Anybody who came to him in hunger, he begged some rice or roti and fed him. Somebody who came with some medical problems like small wound, he dressed it. So like that, he went on serving in his own humble way. Looking at this, many people joined Swami Kalyanananda, and that took a proper hospital shape. Then later on, many qualified doctors, nurses joined, and it became a full-fledged hospital. Since 1901 till date, and that means more than 120 years, this Ramakrishna mission Kankhal Haridwar is serving the poor and needy in the field of medicine. Because the foundation was founded with the message of Swamiji, Atmano Mokshartham Jagadhitaya Cha, Shiva Bhave Jiva Seva, for the salvation of oneself and the good of the world. Serve the living God in man. Now it has taken up a very big multi-speciality hospital shape. It has a 200-bedded hospital in which the Sevashrama has 24/7 emergency ICU operation theatre services, along with the OPD and the routine testing, right from blood test to CT scan, all the facilities. I keep on telling, Ramakrishna Mission Kankhal Haridwar provides a corporate level facilities even to a beggar. Whoever reaches here, the monks, the healthcare providers try to serve. How can we try and elevate the pain and the suffering in which the person has been, whether he is a monk or a householder, a layman, no difference is made. Free from caste, creed distinction, this Sevashrama is serving the poor and needy. With the help of eminent doctors, with the help of dedicated healthcare providers, under the able guidance of our senior monks and the young monks, all the Sevashrama has become a role model hospital in the state of Uttarakhand. So, if with the right attitude, the work can be practiced as karma yoga, as taught by Swami Vivekananda. Work as worship. Work is worship. Work and worship. In the beginning, the philosophy, the learnings, the teachings we have learned may be read in the room, and work can be done in the normal way of work we do. Later on, when we imbibe the philosophy, the spirit of service, work and worship can go together. And when we progress, work becomes worship. Work is worship. So with this attitude, when the work is practiced, even the work is practiced as karma yoga, as worship, it can become a direct path of realization. That's what Swamiji gave a new direction. In the beginning, the Sadhu Samaj here did not accept sadhus serving the common man in all menial services was not accepted. But it so happened there was a great saint by name Dhanraj Giri who had come to ashrama here, Suratgiri Bangla, where he was there, where all sadhus had gathered for a sadhu Bhandara ceremony. And that great saint asked that Ramakrishna mission sadhus, have they come? The sadhu said, no, they are Bhangi sadhus. They are not supposed to come here. We have not invited them. Then that great saint said, no, they are the real saints. They are the real monks. You should go and invite them. Because they had to follow the words of the Mahamandaleshwar, they came and requested Swami Kalyanananda and Swami Nishchayananda, who was accompanied here with him those days. Swamiji, please come and attend Sadhu Bhandara. They said, no, we are very busy in the work here in the hospital, we cannot. Then they went and reported. Then again Dhanraj Giri said, no, without them I will not attend Sadhu Bhandara. Again they came and requested. Considering the special request, Swami Kalyanananda Nishchayananda went and attended the Sadhu Bhandara. Then onwards, the Ramakrishna mission monks, which were treated like Bhangi sadhus, and untouchables, were accepted in the sadhu community. So later on, all the sadhu samaj accepted, and now we see they are also running charitable hospital, Dharmartha Chikitsalaya. So it's very interesting to serve the poor and needy in this great Sevashrama, and it helps all the sadhakas to understand the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, the message of Karma Yoga as taught by Swami Vivekananda. This Karma Yoga has a great impact on our character. All that is unselfish, all that is done for the sake of good for others is good, and that is God. All that is unselfish is God. All that is selfish is all this normal worldly activity. So understanding this philosophy, when we try to practice these things, it gives a lot of joy. Where there is I, there is illness. When that I is replaced by WEV, that becomes wellness. Spirituality is a journey from illness to wellness. How I become one with all? By forgetting myself in the service of others. That is the best way to find my real self. So this Sevashrama, being run with the principle of Atmano Mokshartham Jagadhitayacha, definitely helps any sadhaka to realize the goal of human life, that is God realization. So this way, the holistic approach, integrated approach, a yoga as way of life can definitely guide all of us to lead a positive way of life even during this COVID-19 period. That is the way and that is the goal. So, I understand even during this COVID-19 period also, we, the sadhakas and devotees, should focus more and more on the philosophy of Karma Yoga as taught by Swami Vivekananda. At the same time, the prayer, the meditation, the japa sadhana as taught by our teachers, gurus. So if we can combine both work and worship, we can progress, and at the same time understanding the signs of COVID-19, taking all the precautions, we can always go further and further. I pray to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi, Swami Vivekananda to bless us all and bless us with strength and positive mind to face this tough time which is going to pass very soon. Once again, with my respectful pranams to all the monks and my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Swami Shuddhidhananda for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts on the topic staying positive during COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you one and all. Namaskars. Jai Ramakrishna. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.